very much. Head coach Paul Hewitt's alongside here. A double overtime disappointing night for Georgia Tech, as you were just talking about a moment ago. Paul, it's interesting. You get a ball game that's 86-83 in double overtime, and yet it was possession to possession. It seemed like about the last 6 minutes of regulation, and then certainly both overtimes.
Yeah, and I thought, Wes, we played well enough to win the game. Unfortunately, didn't do a couple of things down the stretch to close it out, but you also got to give credit to Charlotte. We got off to a great start in both halves, and they battled back. And they're a team on the improve, and I think we're on the improve. Just unfortunately, we don't have a victory to show for it.
All right, you hit 13 threes tonight. Got off to an unbelievable start behind the line. You hit, in the first half, 6 up in the first half, but only 2 in the second half. Did you worry about becoming too reliant on that in the second half?
Well, they were playing that zone, and I thought there were some good looks. That's why we made the adjustment, put Glenn at the high post, gave us a little more ball handling, a little more of a playmaker in the high post, and we got 8 quick points out of it. But again, at the end of the day, I thought we played well off the win. There were a couple things there, how we closed the first half, especially that quick turnover that led to a point. And, as a coach, you see those things, little things, you say, I hope that doesn't come back to haunt us. And at one point was the difference tonight.
It's interesting. You start looking, and this is the part Randy said, this will chase coaches into a different profession, because you start looking at the possessions and the way they're handled in certain parts of regulation or in both overtimes, and it'll give you gray hair on it.
Yeah. I'm exhibit A of that.
No, but in the way this team grows, and you just mentioned you're improving.
Yes.
I mean, Brian Oliver certainly hit big shots tonight. Good to see that. But we also saw second good ball game out of Jason Morris. Second nice ball game, I thought, from Mufon Udofi and Mo Miller combining in that guard spot.
Yeah, and we've, I think, grown an awful lot. It's so different going from being the 5th or 6th guy in the scouting report to being one of the top 2 or 3 guys. And I think guys like, there are some guys that are learning how to live with that and understand what comes with that. Not just performance on the court, but performance in practice, how you prepare before the game and things like that. And the shooting is going to improve. I know we're a good shooting ball club. I think you've seen that the last couple of days. Just a break here, a break there, and really a couple more wiser decisions, and the outcome is different. But again, you give credit to Allen and his team for pulling the win out.
Amon Shumpert almost pulls off a triple-double here tonight and misses practically 10 minutes of court time in the second half with dehydration. I mean, how much better can this guy get? And I mean, he's doing unbelievable things here for you, really in all areas.
Yeah, the cramping issues, it's become a little bit of a problem. It's the 3rd ball game now it's happened. We were fortunate to win that Richmond game because Glenn played unbelievably in the second half down there in Atlantis. But he's getting better. He's getting better. He made a small adjustment in the jump shot. I showed him film that 3 he made in the last game against Mercer. Again, he's been playing great all year. He just hasn't been shooting the ball well all year. If he starts shooting the ball like that, he's a first-team all-player.
All right, tough losses are hard. Sometimes you get a quick turnaround. You don't have that benefit. Now 6 days until your ACC opener. I guess that's enough to point to, though.
Yeah, we need the time right now, and we'll give them off tomorrow. We'll get back in the gym on Tuesday, and they'll be ready. As I told them, I said, we have one more non-conference game to play against Chattanooga. We may try to add one, considering the Fordham cancellation. But then you start the ACC play. You got 16 games there, and it starts with a very good Boston College team up in Boston College.
All right, Coach. Thanks very much. 86-83 double